Hi and welcome to the channel. On today's video, I want to look at Silk Vocal by Waves Audio, which is a new plugin they recently put out for Black Friday. And obviously a lot of people were lucky to have got it free on that day. But if you didn't, now it's currently going on sale for $24.99. So let me show you guys on the website, but I will also put a link in video description. So as you can see, it's currently $24.99, which to me, the plugin is actually worth the price, even for a full price, because you are getting, a muddiness reducer, like for boomy and boxiness down between 20 and 300 hertz. You're also getting this resonance suppressor between 300 to 4K. Then you've got a de-esser. You've obviously got a compression here, which is more like the RVox, the popular RVox by Waves. Then you've got gate. When you open this tab, there's a gate here, obviously a high pass filter. You can now touch up the resonance suppression, how it behaves, and it's tailored for vocal, male and female. But this, don't let it fool you, because you can actually use it on anything. I've actually used it on this guitar. You can see here Silk Vocal on the guitar. I'll play you guys before and after later down the video, but I just want to concentrate on the videos that I've seen making waves on YouTube and other social media where they're actually comparing this to Soothe2. So obviously, looking at the feature that I've already told you on Silk Vocal, you notice that it's not quite in the same ballpark as Soothe2, because one, price-wise, Soothe2 is usually about £175, which is nearly $200. This one, even at full price, is $79, now on sale at $24.99. And this only does suppression. That's what it does. Whereas Silk Vocal, actually, you have a compression, you have a boominess reducer down below. Even though this can obviously go below that as well if you move it to do the boominess reducing. But this one also have got the ESA here. You might say, well, this can also go all the way up. That's one thing, but there's no compression. There's no gate. So what am I trying to say? The two are not really similar the way people compare them to be. Soothe2, what it does it so well. And Silk Vocal, what it does it so well, in the sense that a plain vocal recorded, it can actually make it sound almost ready. So let's actually compare them on this vocal so you can see what I mean. This is a vocal from a friend of mine, Ryan Morgan. Let's have a listen to just the vocal soloed. This is plain vocal. Let's bypass everything. There's no effect whatsoever, no EQ, no reverbs.
You're beautiful, that's for sure. You'll never, ever fade.
So as you can see, this is plain vocal. So all I'll just throw on for now is this NS1 noise suppressor, just to, tame a bit of that background noise.
You're beautiful, that's for sure.
So now let's try Silk Vocal first. This is obviously how it comes on as standard. Not in touched yet, I believe.
You're beautiful, that's for sure.
You can already hear that this vocal sound almost like it's been mixed somehow. All it's now missing is just a nice reverb and a delay, and you can actually present this without doing much.
You're beautiful, that's for sure.
So this de-esser, you can change it to 16K or 20K. So it goes from 4K to 16. Let me go for 16, not 20. So you're now going from 4K to 16K.
You're beautiful, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's catching more of the S's the way I want it. Obviously, if we feel like it's too much, we can tone it down, and you can also solo it to hear it.
You're beautiful, that's for sure.
The same with this resonance.
You're beautiful, that's for sure.
And you can hear in delta what that resonance is taking off.
You're beautiful, that's for sure.
And this, you can actually tell it, don't, tame everything below, just go from 1K to 4K.
You're beautiful, that's for sure. You'll never, ever fade.
So without touching the compression yet, let's now go to Soothe2 and see what it does. This is Soothe2, just the default.
You're beautiful, that's for sure. You'll never, ever fade.
You could still see that low boominess is there, whereas with this one, it got it tamed because it's got that low boominess.
You're beautiful, that's for sure.
So let's push this all the way back to see if we will catch that low boominess without actually, taming, or, you know what? Let's see if we can get it as well.
You're beautiful, that's for sure. You'll never, ever fade.
So now Soothe2 is also catching that boominess. So what am I trying to say? If you notice with these two, you actually hear that when it comes to resonance notching, with Soothe2, you can go a little bit further and it gets it a bit cleaner compared to Silk Vocal. Whereas this boominess, I actually prefer how the Silk Vocal cleans that low end better than Soothe2. Maybe because I've not actually, spent more time tweaking Soothe2, perhaps. But knowing also that Silk Vocal, we didn't actually spend time trying to tweak it. It's just, as I dropped it in, I'm just playing with the amount. So what am I trying to reach out to? People that think Silk Vocal is Soothe2 killer, to me, I don't actually think so, but I think these two plugins complement each other. So there are things that Silk Vocal does way better than Soothe2. There's other things that Soothe2 does way better than Silk Vocal. Obviously, if you don't have Soothe2 yet, Silk Vocal will get you very, very far. Price-wise, it's a lot cheaper and you get a lot more for your money. But if you have Soothe2 already and you manage to also get Silk Vocal on Black Friday freebie, fine, you can use both in conjunction. But if you don't get it, or if you did not get it, but you feel like there's few other bits that you can actually do in terms of compression, gate, the SR, this low rumble, you can also snap this at $24.99, which is a very cheap price. So now let me try to actually use both in conjunction to see what I mean when I say that these two complement each other so well.
You're beautiful, that's for sure. You'll never, ever fade. You're lovely, but it's not for sure that I won't ever change. Though my love is real, though my love is true, yeah. You're beautiful, that's for sure.
That's both, as you can hear how much cleaner is getting the vocal to. Remember, we've not actually EQ'd anything. We didn't touch the compression. Let's now go ahead and compress this a little bit.
You're beautiful, that's for sure. You'll never, ever fade. You're lovely, but it's not for sure that I won't ever change. Though my love is real.
So let's go ahead and throw in a quick reverb to hear how much these two plugins have actually cleaned this vocal up without doing much.
You're beautiful, that's for sure. You'll never, ever fade. You're lovely, but it's not for sure that I won't ever change. Though my love is rare, though my love is true, yeah, yeah.
So when you listen to this, you notice that once we take Silk out, the vocals sound way more flat than when we take SooThe2 out, which means you can actually live with only Silk vocal on this vocal without SooThe2, whereas you can live without the Silk vocal on this. I think is what actually having both, if you can have it. None is a killer of each other. So they actually complement each other so well. So now let's have a listen to how I've actually used this on guitar quickly, because like I said, the name Silk Vocal does not mean you have to use it only on vocal. You notice once I engage the Silk vocal, it actually makes the guitar a lot more cleaner and more open. Bearing in mind, we've EQ'd it a little bit, added a little bit of reverb, but with this Silk vocal, it still took it a further, making it a lot more professional sounding. So don't let the name fool you. Try it on anything, synth, guitars, keyboards, drums, if possible, because, it's a compression at the end of the day. You've got a gate, you've got resonance, anything that you think has got resonance, use it on it. So I hope this video is helpful, guys. I'll leave a link to this Silk vocal on video description. If you've not got it yet, go check it out. You can obviously try the demo. And don't think this will replace Soothe, but what it does, it actually does it better than Soothe. That's my 2 cents. Thanks for watching, and bye now.